How to survive an earthquake. An earthquake is the sudden release of strain energy in the Earth's crust, resulting in waves of shaking that radiate outwards from the earthquake source. Advanced preparation is key, so you and your family should make a supply kit, come up with an emergency plan, and practice drills regularly. Method 1. Taking advantage of warnings. You may feel shaking with no warning. Regardless, remember that earthquake early warnings give you limited time and do not predict earthquakes. You only have a few seconds between an earthquake warning and feeling actual shaking. Make sure all controls on stoves, ovens, and microwaves are set to off if it is safe to do so before taking cover. Open exit doors if you can before tremors start, which prevent them from jamming, leaving you with a possible evacuation route. If you are in a public building, follow instructions of emergency personnel. They may inform you to turn off dangerous machinery or to move away from shelves or displays and provide you additional things that you need to do to protect your lives. Method 2. Taking cover indoors. In the first few seconds after the shaking starts, try to quickly move away from anything that could fall and injure you. If you're in a crowded public place, such as a store, do not rush toward the exits, even if you see lots of people doing so. Fire alarms may sound as earthquakes can mess with fire alarm systems, but it is best to stay where you are and wait until the shaking stops. If you're in bed during an earthquake, stay there. Brace yourself and protect your head and neck with a pillow. Look for a sturdy piece of furniture, such as a solid table, that can offer cover from falling objects. If you can't get under a study table or desk, take cover in an interior corner of the building. Don't stand in a doorway. Protect your head and neck if possible. Grab a pillow, sofa cushion, or another object to shield your face and head. If there's nothing used as a shield, cover your face, head, and neck with your hands and arms. In a strong earthquake, remember to cover your mouth to avoid inhaling dust, especially if you have a history of any respiratory diseases. If you're trapped, don't shout, as you'd risk inhaling dust. Instead, send a text or call emergency services, tap on a hard surface, or if you have one, blow a whistle to alert first responders of your location. Check for injuries and render aid. If needed, call emergency services. If you know first aid or CPR, administer emergency care as needed. Method 3. Staying safe outdoors. The most dangerous locations during an earthquake are areas immediately around buildings. Move away from buildings, streetlights, power lines, and bridges. Look out for sinkholes, open faults, or large holes in the ground. Once you've made your way away from nearby structures, get on your hands and knees and cover your head. See if there are any objects nearby to use as a shield, such as a trash can lid. Earthquakes can cause tsunamis, landslide, large volcanic eruptions along shorelines. If you are riding in a vehicle, get as far away as you can from utility poles, large structures, bridges, and any other potential hazards. Pay attention to surrounding traffic, and stop only when it's safe to do so. The car may jiggle violently during an earthquake, but stay put and try to remain calm. Listen for reports of road closures or hazards on the emergency broadcast. When the shaking stops. Method 4. Preparing for an earthquake. Make sure every member of your family knows where your emergency supplies are located. Enough bottled water and non-perishable food to last 3 days. Medications, a flashlight and extra batteries. Tools, a first aid kit. Clothes and blankets. If someone nearby is hurt in an earthquake, basic knowledge of first aid can be a lifesaver, so take first aid and CPR classes. Look online for nearby classes, or check with a local clinic or Red Cross chapter. Learn how to shut off the water, the electricity, and the gas or shut off electricity. Turn off individual circuits or fuses at the main box, then turn off the main circuit or fuse. Your gas main should be near your gas meter, but locations vary. Your water main should be at your water meter by the street or sidewalk, but it may be inside your home. Thank you.